Hello diamonds and welcome back to Echo 9.6 test play. So I decided to test out the food spoiling trick. So I have a little bit food on here. It will spoil in 2.5 minutes about. So the actual spoiling time is like 3 days. So I had to really wait very long time. And now as it's very close, I decided to stop the fast times passing and well, start recording the video. So just to see how everything works, we'll also look around everything else. So I made two buildings. One is for that laboratory that we saw in the previous episode. I just wanted to put the building around it. I also built two wind turbines because I need a lot of electricity. And I made this building. So this one will contain two fridges. The industrial one, which is quite nice and big one, and the small one, which is for houses. So let's see. In here we have also one, and because I made everything at the same time, so we can see the difference. So we can see that this one has like 21.5 hours left compared to like what we have, which is only 1 minute left now. And yeah, there's also the 1 minute for the all the cards and stuff. So it's pretty much done. And the industrial is more than 1 day left. So yeah, the spoilage rate reduced by 40% because in industrial fridge, and this one is by 30%. So there's definitely some change based on all that, which is good. So we can test out those options. So let's see what happens when it actually spoils. It will take only half a minute. But yeah, I like the fog animation inside. Looks kind of chilly, cold. Not like what's outside nowadays, as it's summer in Northern Hemisphere. Yeah, just few more seconds and it should spoil. Let's see what happens. And it spoils. So as we saw before, the pixelated one actually is exactly what happens. So we can no longer eat it because, well, it's spoiled. So there's absolutely no action when we try. And all the food in those two locations has also spoiled, so we can put them in one place. But yeah, this one is still going well, so no issues at all. And once we take one out, then we can see that it will start to spoil much quicker, probably. It does show 29% and it's now 20 hours. And whilst in the fridge itself, it would be more than 1 day. So definitely some change, but not too much. So this is the food spoiling stuff, and it's quite interesting and good addition to the game. And yeah, I definitely dislike this nighttime, so I might need to make a proper street here and all the lights and stuff up as well, so it will be much nicer to see. So let me make it a bit more city-like and I'll be right back. Was working on the lighting system for quite a long time. So I have added some of my favorite lights to the buildings. I mean, every building pretty much, even those on the back. And I built this road system. This was pretty much just a test to see what I want to see in like normal road layout. So kind of the barriers and street lights in the middle. And on this side I used like the transmission poles I can transfer the electricity through, because like there was nothing on those buildings there before. And then I was thinking, like, ideally, like on many servers you will have like there's specific areas allocated for roads, and as such I should have it available for everything else. That's now very interesting that those lights kinda half on, half off. I think just don't have enough power, right? Yeah, how much power do I have? Yeah, not enough. So I have to make few more wind turbines. Let's take 2, I think might be enough. So should be enough to get all the lights on. So yeah, like when there's road allocation, there's usually either like 1 block wide, 2 wide, or 3 wide, as like each of the blocks is kind of like what's 5 by 5 squares. So pretty much based on the land claims. So this road here is 2 claims wide, so 10 tiny blocks. Maybe it's about 10 meters if we think this way. And yeah, in this type of road, we can have 2 for the sidewalk that can have the street lights, then 1 row of the edge, then yeah, it comes 1 full row of the middle section that has no markings, and then the 2 middle ones are opposing for the small dash. So this is something that people have to build manually. The call is dialable, so you can make many of them in a row. So very simple layouts. Then for the 3 claims wide, then it will have the normal road with 2 edges. I mean, this edge is up to people who make it. You don't really need it. I also left like the 2 wide sidewalk. You can have 3 wide sidewalk and then make the middle part narrower and use the 2-sided straight light instead. Let me quickly double check the other straight lights. It's not discovered yet, so it's more than double straight lights. Okay. So it's this one. So you can use this and then, of course, have those blocks a bit closer to each other. It would work and might be better, or you can make this area wider. But yeah, I prefer like this way, so a small gap in the middle where you can have like some type of signs or whatever is needed. And then of course you can have the cutouts in the road and stuff, like I did with the main one, which we can take a bit deeper look in a minute. And then the small 1 claim wide, which literally is just a road. So 1 edge, 1 middle, and then that dotted line in the middle. And yeah, that's it. So this way you can pretty much fit all the cars and trucks onto it without too much hassle. But of course, this road cannot really have the lights on it, which is the downside. So when playing like on peak servers, then like the unneeded roads can be 1 claim wide, but normally they should be like at least 2 claims wide, like this one. Or if they are like main roads, then 3 claims wide, like this one. So it would make more sense. Yeah, the hammer is kind of going into my face, so let's be careful. And yeah, what I was also thinking is that if you have those middle sections, then you can use it to turn around in cases where the road is very long and there's nothing to do. Like, for example, the bridges. So I remember last season in the Ecolife server, we did have like really long bridge, but it was kind of everything was together, so no separation. But if you had similar bridge made in this style, then we could have like turnaround section. But yeah, so that's pretty much the idea. And yeah, I still have my trucks left over. I needed to restart the game a few times as I had another bug, which is like you are in the truck, and when you exit, then your keys are mapped very differently. So you're walking either sideways or backwards, and like pretty much all the keys, like W will go backwards, D will go left, and so on. So it's kind of a bug. And on the terminal, I could from the server terminal, I could see that it had one of those interaction distance check failed errors, which by itself doesn't really mean anything, but it seems to work on those tiny things. But yeah, this way we can easily make nice city, I guess. And yeah, the truck that I had trouble with was this one right here, which of course now gives me the other error, I guess. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck, which means I can no longer enter anything, and I'm kind of stuck. So I can't move anywhere. So yeah, it definitely has many bugs, and this is the bug that I had issues with in my last world, and which is the reason why I kind of zeroed everything out for this one. So I will see if I can recover this one from this interaction, and if not, I might need to make another world for testing some other new aspects of the game. But yeah, I think I will leave this video a bit shorter, just so we can showcase like some of the buildings and food stuff and the road stuff. I mean, the road is nothing new, it's just one of my ideas. But it can tackle easily the ultra dark night that the game has introduced. So it now looks much brighter and not so annoying. But yeah, it's something that is kind of more like end game-ish. So yeah, we'll see what really will happen, and yeah, I will see you hopefully in the next video.